السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر. ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر. Indeed, we send down the Quran on the night of Qadr. What does Qadr mean? They have different meaning of Qadr. I've just suggested to you three meaning. That's very important to know. The first said Qadr mean the night of decree or destiny. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decide about your future in 1 year. Ibn Abbas said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was written down everything about going to heaven in the place called Lahul Mahfuz, the preserved tablet. 50,000 years before Allah, before the creation of the heaven and the earth. So on that night, like mentioned in Surah Dukhan, Fiha yufraku kullu amrin hakim. On that night, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down, to the first heaven, to the angel, to inform the angel to implement this degree about your life span, about your risky, your sustenance, your future, you'll be happy or not happy, and all this will be decided on that night. So therefore, why that night is very, very important, right? It could be that your destiny was not good for next year, but because on that night you make certain effort. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Yamhullahu ma yasha. Allah can erase as He wish because of your effort. So therefore, let the one who get the net of power, right, made the shaitan crying. Because shaitan was happy that person should be his friend in the hellfire. But because he changed, he make effort, that night Allah changed. Right? Remember that nothing can change, right, except what? Dua and sadaqah. So on that night, he make a lot of dua. He give a lot of sadaqah. Right? Second, he said, Qadr means the night of honor. Because everything happened that night is to be honored. The Quran is the holy book. The angel who sent down the book is honor angels. And the one who received Mohamad is noble man. Right? And also the person who get that night is become honored by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because he becomes sinless. Remember that? The hadith said, Man qama latul qadr imanan wa ihtisaban ghufira ma taqaddama min dhanbi. Right? And whosoever they they pray at night, pray tarawih, pray witir, reading Quran, make a lot of ibadat on that night, based on iman and hoping reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ghufira ma taqaddam. All his previous sin will be forgiven. He becomes sinless. So he become honor. Right? Another meaning of Qadr also is said the net of restriction or narrow. Why? Because the numbers of angels, they come down at night, unbelievable. Imagine the angels who are in 7 heaven, sick, until the first one, they came down on that night. Tanazzalul malaikatu war-ruhu fiha bi'idni rabbihim min kulli amr. Allah. Led by Jibril. Jibril is in vacation. But that night, he will lead all the angels. He will landed in the Kaaba. Allah. So the angel will come down at that night. You see the number like the number of the rocks on the earth. Looking for whom? Looking people on that time, the one who's standing up and praying. Maybe he was making sujood, ruku, the one making dhikr, whatever you do. So don't let angel come down and you was sleeping. Or you was playing something that's not useful for the akhirah. You know, watching Facebook and Instagram. No. You have to forget all it. The best human being in the world, Muhammad SAW, what did he do? He make itikaf, he stay in the masjid to be focused. Right? So these three meaning why they call this night. Right? The night of decree. Decide about your future in the next year. The night of honor. Right? The night of restriction. So please make an effort to be alert, to be ready on that night. May Allah SWT make us among those who get that night of power, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.